One thing a lot of people have been talking about lately is, particularly for guys, if the missus doesn't like your riding, strategies to make sure you can get out on your dirt bike a bit more. This is weird, I've suddenly wound up on a 4-stroke. But anyway, yeah, look, I think I would have to start by saying, as many know, men are from Mars, women from Venus, and apparently 3.8% of the population are from Uranus.
So it's important to understand that men and women tend to be different. I mean really different, like almost totally different species. I'm going to explain this in pictures for the men. As Robin Williams said, we only have enough blood to operate our brain or penis, not both at the same time. To use the usual stereotypes, men think about sex a lot. This leaves little brain space devoted to feelings, taking out the trash, or eating with a knife and fork. Women's brains are more preoccupied with shopping, their weight, and gossip about their cousins, husbands, employers, sisters, gardener. This leaves little brain space for understanding why men want to spend so much time and money on a hobby that hurts them so often, and leaves the washing machine full of mud. Much of the problem is that men's brains are very simple and built mainly for reproduction, not for the complex issues involved with everything else in life. In contrast, women's brains are perfect for understanding complexity, maybe too perfect. The downside is women can introduce complexity to otherwise simple situations, such as a man's feelings. It's also seen in activities like shopping.
And again, I'm talking in huge stereotypes, so not all women. So not all women are like that, not all guys are like that, but it is what happens for a lot of people. Man, it's hard talking and doing this stuff at the same time. Okay, I'm not going to talk up this because poor old Jeff, he said he did it without putting a foot down, and why the hell wasn't I filming it? So,
a quick sidetrack, Jeff isn't riding too badly. He didn't ride for years, and in the past year has probably only averaged a monthly ride.
Wow, very smooth, good on him. It's a tricky little hill before you warm up. And after that little stack, I'm just not going to bother talking. I'm just going to film this and I'll just say stupid shit later on.
Yep, shut up and ride, Gumby. You know your brain can't multitask and can barely help you breathe and ride at the same time. So, men and women are very different, and the key to making any healthy relationship work is compromise. So, some women will say, it's me or the bike, make your choice. Conversely, some guys take a hardline approach and say, don't like me riding? Pack your bags. The problem starts when the relationship gets more serious. Combining your finances, taking on a mortgage, starting a business or a family. Generally, women will be trying to minimise risks and maximise security, while we men are still little boys at heart and want to play with our toys for our own mental health. In a healthy relationship, a guy and a girl will avoid taking pig-headed, hardline approaches. On forums, some guys say she knows where the front door is if she doesn't want me to ride, while other guys say, I had to sell my bike, she was going to leave me and take the kids. Whether it's the man or woman, I find that lack of understanding and compromise unsettling, to say the least. Guys, Understand your lady is wired differently to you, and she wants to reduce the risks to an acceptable level. Don't see it as nagging or trying to control you, but as a concern for your long-term future as a couple and a family. Girls, understand that your guy is wired differently to you, and getting out of the house for a while, doing something adventurous and a bit dangerous is actually really good for his mental health, and he will come home a better man for it. Okay, so what can guys do to get more leave passes for riding? Here are some very practical tips. Talk like best friends. Play like children. Argue like adults. Protect each other like brother and sister. Leave her notes saying you love her. Hug her without expecting sex. Give her a foot massage without expecting sex. Make her a cup of coffee or tea in the morning. Ring her unexpectedly to say you love her. Listen with eye contact. Discover the clitoris. Ask questions. Take an interest. And never, ever even think about hitting her.